Alrighty, so I'm in a lot of pain. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna record this video, and yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. But this is the dash cam footage. You guys just saw it. This is the commentary or after the fact, and I think I understand precisely what occurred. So right here, that's hit one, hit two. So there's two definitive hits with the truck. Right here, you can see I did try to go just before I hit the wall. I was trying to go left, but then I got pushed back into the wall. And then after that, went to the ditch, and you guys know the rest of that. So this is where the accident occurred. I'm going to zoom out so you guys can get a reference about right there. I'm going to zoom back in. I hit the guardrail somewhere like right in here, slid along, went through here, and then I hit this tree right here. I didn't even realize that I hit a tree until, looking at the video footage and looking at the pictures and the video that we're about to go and look through real quick. So what occurred? Well, this is what I think what happened. I didn't even realize I captured some of the important details in these short clips that I did, but I did. So right here, this is the driver's side, of course. You can see that the tires are pointing to the left. And then these tires are pointed to the left. So I was trying to go left, but the trailer pushed me into the wall, slamming this tire hard enough from the momentum that it jacked the wheels in the direction that I was trying to go, but the trailer was pushing it this way into the wall. And that's why that's pointing that way. The other thing that we can take a quick look at is that these tires are in great shape on both sides, even post-accident, except this tire and this tire. They got chewed up from the guardrail and the wall. And then the other thing that a lot of people were saying from comments, or quite potentially could have caused the accident, was I overweight? So I wasn't. Here's my steer axle, drives, and trailer. If you're new to driving or you don't know the numbers, 12,000 here, 34 and 34. That's the truck number, and that's the trailer number. So we can go to this video, jump right there. There's the truck number. And you guys saw all this video here, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it except pointing out the things that I think is important. So the tires are still pointed to the left, and you can see that the tire is in great shape. So I didn't have a tire problem on the truck. And then on this side, you can see that this tire is jammed up into the frame, but the tire is in good shape and the rim is in good shape. This is all crushed in, and I was like right up over in this area. So let's go to the next one. This one here I think shows a little bit. So I was coming up from the other way and I had the phone pointed in this direction. You can see how far this tire is pushed up in, but you get a really good look at this tire here. And this rim is in good shape. So that rim did not get damaged by the wall because I was turning to the left. Let's jump to the trailer. Here you can see the trailer number 13497, 13497. So same trailer. This is the driver's side, and I believe this was caused from when they were trying to flip it back upright. But the things I want to look at is right here. Take a look at these tires. These tires are in great shape. other than the fact that the rims themselves are pointed to the right. The truck rims are pointed to the left. These are pointed to the right. And I think that's actually a very important detail. The other thing that we can take a quick look at is these rims are white. This is a 2020 trailer, so it's fairly new. And Orozco, all their trailers have these airlines. So if we jump to the other side, we see that this is not my trailer tire. This is some tire that they brought or they had to bring to get my trailer over to their yard. This tow company was fantastic, by the way. They did a really good job, and they helped me the following day. They cut the airlines off. I don't know why, but they cut them off on both sides, but they left them working on the other side. So I don't know if maybe there was an air leak and they cut those off, but I found that kind of interesting. And then there's really nothing else from this video that's really helpful except this tire here. This was one of my tires, and you can see it's damaged on this side, and there's a rip right here, and then it's damaged right here. So I didn't notice that until I was re-looking at this video for this video. That's my windshield. The windshield was underneath the tractor. It popped right out, and my GPS was attached to that glass. And these are the Gatorade bags. We're gonna take a look at those here in a minute and kind of talk about those. So let's go over to that video. Now, when I was picking up this load, I had no idea what was inside these bags. And honestly, as a truck driver, that was a really big mistake on my part. I should have known. I should have cared. I picked up from the shipper before, and I never had an issue. So it was just, I don't know, load product, go from point A to point B, and do trucker stuff in the middle. Just a normal day. And I went pretty darn far before the crash happened, almost 1,500 miles. This is the material. It's super shifty, and it's really, really heavy. It doesn't look heavy in this photo, but each of these bags are 5,000 pounds apiece. So they're very, very heavy. And it's some kind of ore. I found out later with like chromoly or something. I don't know. But you can see that the bags had ripped open. All these bags were jammed up in the front. There's only two straps that they put right here. The one strap is all the way up here. And when I was at the shipper, they put 5 bags in the front, 5 bags in the rear with only 2 straps, acting kind of like a bulkhead. I wanted to strap the pallets that were in the front, but the person that was loading it did not want me inside the trailer while they were loading it. And he said that they only used 2 straps because that's just the way that they do it. And they ship these all the time and whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. Honestly, I should have been more strict and said, no, I want those strapped. I want them braced or something. Because you know what? At the end of the day, I'm the truck driver. This is my truck, my trailer, and frankly, my life. I'm the one who's pulling it. I need to be 1% confident in my load. This one honestly didn't have that. And this is a lot of weight over the having a huge empty space in the middle. Like I said, there's only 5 bags in the very front, 5 bags at the very rear. So there's a lot of room for movement there. And I think that's honestly what caused the huge majority of this accident. There's some other things we can take a look at real quick in this photo. So right here by the blue guy is Layla. He was the first guy that showed up. So I think Layla thought to stay by him because he took Layla out of the truck. Um, these tires were severely damaged. Um, one was completely non-usable from for the tow truck company, and so they took the one off. That's in the one video that we just took a look at. Uh, this tire right here, I don't know if you can see it. We'll try to do the CSI enhance thing. There's a hole on the inside of this tire. So I don't know if that was the tire that blew out, or after maybe this tire blew out, maybe a piece of tire tread came around and hit it, causing this one and that one to blow. This tire, we could actually find where this tire went in a minute. But this tire right here was also completely deflated. And this guy was over there taking a look at, I don't know what he was taking a look at. But so many people stopped to try to, render aid to see if I was okay. The one thing I do want to point out is these tires are pointed to the left, and the frame is broken in such a way that they were locked in this position to the left. So I was trying to go left, but got shoved into the wall. And the rim wasn't damaged. So where some of these were damaged from the wall. And that's because the truck was constantly trying to go to the left, but the trailer shoved me to the wall. Here you could also see the frame is completely twisted. And then the only other photo that could be interesting for this crash analysis video would be this one right here. This is the front steer tire sticking up above the trailer because I went up the hill. There's a tree right here. And this tire is the rearmost tire on the trailer. The rim got completely folded, and this tire popped off and got hooked on by this open end of this bumper. And it just kind of stayed there. And I also think that's the reason why, not the tire, but I also, because my wheels were pointed to the left and I was trying to go left after I broke free from that wall. I think that's why the trailer tilted to the left. It's because at that point I had so much momentum trying to go left, but the trailer was still trying to go right. So that caused it to roll over. I don't know if that makes sense saying it on video, but just from watching the video and kind of like taking in all the evidence, that's what makes sense to me. And I wasn't overloaded. These are the video or some of the pictures you guys probably have already seen. So that's going to be the end of this video of my crash analysis. I think I fully understand what occurred in this accident. I lost a couple tires on the trailer. The load shifted. It was not secured very well at all. I don't care if they shipped 1,000 trailers like that before. That was not secured good enough. I should have gone inside the trailer and did so better. Even if their policy was no one inside the trailer. So tires, load, and then when my axles got bent, one to the right, the other one to the left, that was the end. I had no ability to control it at that point. I think this got broken when it went up this trench because it dug like a 2-foot trench going up this embankment, and it broke part of the road right here when it finally came to a rest. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, post your comments down below. on what you think. I'm going to have another video kind of coming out talking about the interior of the truck. Um, there's some lessons that I learned from the interior, and I already kind of talked about it a little bit, but I'm going to go into more like broken down detail analysis from this video. Um, so if you want to see that, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. If you are one of my viewers, I guess you will get to see that soon. Um, but yeah, that's going to be the end of this one. Um, I'm really thankful that I walked away from this and was able to spend Thanksgiving with my family. I hope everyone else was able to spend time with their family. And if you're out on the road, be careful, y'all. It can change in an instant. It doesn't matter how good of a driver you think you are. Double and triple check your tires and your load. Um, I just, everything went wrong in this case. So that's that. Have a good one. Stay safe.